Hey, what's up everybody? This is Pedro from Amazon Reseller Engine. I'm here to show you a really exciting tool that you can use as part of your sourcing library for finding items to sell on Amazon. I spoke to the developers of this tool and they took me through it, and I found some really cool features and I want to share those with you. The coolest thing I found is the speed at which the algorithm finds exact matches so that you can flip products very quickly. If you want to learn how to source products that you can resell on Amazon at a profit, you're in the right place. I've applied these skills over the past 9 years to build a library of sourcing skills that will allow you to take your Amazon business to the next level. This is just one of them. Check it out. Check out Nepeto.
All right, everybody, welcome to Nepeto. Nepeto is an automated product sourcing machine for Amazon. It uses artificial intelligence to match exact ASINs to UPCs, suppliers, photos, and titles. Nepeto uses a unique algorithm that is able to help you find items by constantly scanning dozens of retailers, and they're adding new retailers every day. You can even add retailers on demand so that you can find consistent, profitable items for your Amazon resale business. The first thing I'm going to click on is the retail section. In this section, you're going to see a series of filters that are going to help us narrow down what products we want to look for on Nepeto. And most of the finds here will be accurate. I'll ask you to notice the search bar right here. In this search bar, you can enter specific keywords or even brands, just as you would on Amazon. So if, for example, you want to sell a particular brand, in this case Lego, this is just going to look for items that are a perfect match, that are being sold on a different website, that are also available on Amazon at a higher price. And Nepeto is going to give us the ROI as well as the profit for each of these items, as well as some very clear data that we need in order to fuel our decision making in this process. We're going to see that the item is an exact match. We're going to see that the item has a BSR that is decent. We're going to see that the cost of the item and the sale price of the item is quite a bit different. And after fees, we're going to see that we get a 9.6% ROI on this particular item. We're also going to see that there's only one FBA seller and 5 FBM sellers, and the profitability is $1.92. Now, I know that's not the most impressive item, but if we look down the list, we're going to see that there are more opportunities. For example, this one where it's a 20% ROI. What kind of return on investment do you typically get on items that you're able to find this quickly? Usually nothing. And we found an item extremely quickly using this tool. It literally took 4 seconds. And here's a profit item of $4.66. These nice little buttons here help us make our decision even better. So over here, if we click on this, we're able to see the other sellers that are on this listing and their current selling price. So maybe the buy box price right now is a little bit lower than it should be if we look at the averages. And we can take a look and load the buy box ownership right here. It's a little bit crowded, but we can see the stock history for each one of these seller IDs or seller tokens. So you can click on any one of them and you can see how many units they had in stock at any particular period in time. So this seller had 6 in stock and now they have 5 in stock. So you can see that their stock dropped by 1. Now we can keep clicking and we can actually go into their account and see how many items they're currently selling. We can go and do a storefront stock. We know that this is an arbitrage seller now very easily. We can see what types of items they're selling. So it's just another really nice linkage that Nepeto has been able to give us in order to make quick decisions and help us find even more products outside of Nepeto, which is super cool. Some of the other data that we have here are the 30-day average, the 90-day average, the number of reviews, the offer count, the estimated monthly sales. If you're able to dominate this buy box through more aggressive repricing, you can get a lot of sales and make that money very quickly. And you can see there's lots of deals that have come up. So in particular, I'm looking at this one right now. This is something that you can buy at Target and sell on Amazon and make a 23% ROI. Nepeto is actually very good at helping us find items that are currently in stock. This item is currently in stock at Fleet Farm and it's on clearance, and I can just purchase this item and even add a coupon to it of $10 off if I purchase more than $75, which I would. I would just add this to cart. I would get a 10% off, so that drops my cost even more, so it makes the item even more profitable, making it even more interesting to shop for. And all I would have to do is just add the coupon code right here and it would change the profitability of this item. So it was $22.19 cost. So I'm just going to let this load on the Amazon site here. So that's 22% ROI and 13% margin. And if we were to look at the Keepa, we can see that this is actually a discontinued item. And I would go pretty heavy on it because I know that this price is only going to increase because Lego is not going to manufacture any more of these Aladdin sets ever again. And I know this because we've sold a lot of Lego over the past few years. Last year we sold 17,000 Lego sets. This year we're projecting to sell around 15,000 of them. So I can tell you this is a good deal and it's worth getting. You can see that the seller account is actually dropping because this product is no longer available. So that store may have one of the few pieces left in stock in North America, so it's definitely worth picking up. So you can see that there's lots of deals. Some of them are higher ROIs than others. So this one is at 71% ROI with a $7.13 profit. Here we have one at Target that is 18.66% ROI that is currently selling on Amazon, and it's making you about $13.06 profit. This Lego Harry Potter set is currently available at Barnes & Noble. And if I click on the Barnes & Noble site, it's going to take me right to it, and we can see that it's available for $39.99. You can collect 10% off just for being a premium member, and you can collect stamps for rewards as well. We know that the base price is $39.99, and that's going to give us a profit of $4.64. But we also know that they have a rewards membership percentage discount of 10%. So 10% of $39.99 is $3.99. We're going to enter that right into Resellers by subtracting it, and that's going to give us our total net profit on this transaction of $8.63. That's 24% ROI and 14% margin on an item that was incredibly easy to find by Nepeto. If you like Nepeto, just look on the link below. You'll find a coupon code so that you can get a discount on their subscription. I think this tool will pay for itself very quickly, usually within 1 or 2 deals, and it's something that you can use for the next coming months. I'm just going to delete this filter now, and I'm going to see what else comes up on Nepeto. I'm going to add a different category, and I'm going to see what other types of items are available. I particularly like the industrial and scientific category, and I like the musical instruments category, and I'm going to go for sports and outdoors, and I'm going to go for toys and games. And I'm also going to make sure that any item that I'm looking at is going to be at least $25 because I want to make sure that everything that I'm selling leaves a few dollars in profit. And I'm going to run an ROI of at least 20%. And here we go. I have no idea what these items are, but I can see that I can buy it at Zorro and that it's going to give me a 37% ROI, which is an almost $18 profit, and that's worth looking at. This has helped me find a lot of different items. One that I'm going to look at right now is this GameStop item. It's got a 55% ROI and $22.35 profit per unit sold. You can see that this item was found literally minutes ago. This item was found at 8:55 p.m. on May 1st. That's how quick Nepeto is. Nepeto's algorithm finds items every 3 hours. Every website is being constantly updated for deals. As we know, prices on Amazon change all the time, as well as do costs at retailers. Because of this, Nepeto is able to get the information every few hours and update it and filter out items that don't make sense. So for example, this item is currently profitable at 24.96%. The musical instrument category item that can be found at BH Photoshop. So if we click on it, it's going to take us. It's a special order item. It is available. It's $49 cost, and we can turn around and sell it on Amazon and sell it for $79.99, and it's going to sell. These items have a lot of demand, and it's very unlikely to be returned. So once again, once we key in our cost, we can see that the item is profitable and worth buying. So right now we're going to filter out any item where Amazon is actually the seller, and this is just going to give us the really juicy stuff where Amazon isn't selling. So the first item here is a 28% ROI item with almost $11 profit, with no FBA sellers that you can buy at BH Photo and sell on Amazon at a profit. So if I was to click on this item, it's going to take us to BH Photo directly. We can see that the item is available, $39. It is a Audix TK50 impedance matching transformer. If we were to go to Amazon, we're going to make sure that it's the exact same item, and there it is, an Audix T50K professional impedance matching transformer. Exact same item that you can sell at a profit on Amazon right away. And there's your profit right there, 28% ROI, 17% margin. And if we're scrolling down into the Keepa, we can see that it gets some sales. It's got a few sales in the past few days. It hasn't sold here because it hasn't been available. These buttons here will also take you to other areas. You can check to see if the item is gated. This will take you directly for Keepa information. And this button here allows you to report a mismatch. If you find 50 mismatches, Nepeto will give you a free month of service. Nepeto will actually give you a free month of service if you report 50 mismatches. They're very, very involved in making sure that all of the matches that Nepeto is giving their users are very good. And this is important. So they've gamified this and put skin in the game. This isn't one of those softwares that's going to help you find items that are never in stock or are completely mismatched. They're trying to make it as easy as possible for sellers to make money, and they do this by gamifying and putting skin in the game. They're putting their money where their mouth is. So if you find mismatches, just report them and you can start collecting free months. I think in the end, they're going to be able to improve their algorithm to a point where there won't be any mismatches and things will just get better and better and better for Nepeto. Another really cool feature is that if you find an item that you don't want other Nepeto users finding, you can hide it from them. And this is actually pretty cool. You can pay a bounty to hide the item for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks at a cost of $2 per item. And this allows you to have that exclusivity. Now, I wanted to show you some of the pro features because they're also very cool. If you click on pro features here, you can actually filter out by newest time found. So if the item has just been updated in Nepeto or on the website, you're going to be the first to find it. I'm going to add to this that you can also download the entire CSV and send it over to your VA to set alerts or do whatever it is that your VA needs to do with it, or just go through it to make sure it makes sense or validate that the information is correct. But if you look at this item was updated on May 1st at 9:33 p.m., literally 20 minutes ago. So this item is now showing as available at Dick's Sporting Goods store. Of course, we're gonna have to go into the variations to make sure we're buying the right one, but that item has recently been updated. Same with this one. It was updated at 9:31 p.m., about 20 minutes ago. And I can pretty much guarantee that I'll be the first to market if I go for it, because nobody else has seen it. This is actually a pretty cool item. If we take a look at it, it's 35% ROI. I'm just gonna click on it right here, and I'm gonna see that it's a special order item available for almost $35. I'm just gonna use $35 in order to enter it into Amazon's Resellers. But you can see that the item is profitable as is. This exact same match, 7-inch furry windscreen. I'm gonna enter it right here at $35, and this item is profitable and it makes $12.11. And you can see that the Keepa chart is very good. The item is stable. It's consistently out of stock by Amazon. The price has been stable for a very long time. There's not a lot of sellers on it, and we know we can make money on it. Now, what else can Nepeto do? Well, let's take a look. We're just gonna enter some filters, including categories. Then we're gonna dip into price, set to min-max. We're gonna go into ROI, BSR. I'm gonna do that. Cap it out. This is gonna be changed to percentages in the next version. Then we're gonna check to see what the Amazon offers are. Here you can enter the minimum or maximum number of offers on the listing. And here we go. All right, so I've just entered a few filters into this. I've pretty much chosen every category that's available. And what I wanna do here is I wanna show you some pretty cool features. You can see that you can actually select what suppliers you wanna search through. Right now, I'm going to select all suppliers, and it's going to give me absolutely every supplier on Nepeto, which is quite a lot. It's going to find a ton of deals that I know I can make money on. Here's 20%, 42%, 35%, and so on and so forth. But what I actually want to do here is I want to deselect all of the suppliers and just go for one supplier. So let's pretend for just one moment that BH Photo is running a site-wide coupon of 15% off. So what that's going to do is it's going to include a lot more items that weren't previously included because they were filtered out due to lack of profitability. Adding the coupon code allows us to get more items to take a look at from Nepeto. And you can see there's lots of good deals. Like we've got this Audio Technica right here that's giving us an $8 profit, and I love it because it's a tiny item and I can send a lot of them in, and they're very unlikely to be damaged. So really cool feature being able to add these filters. This one is actually cool enough that I may want to hide it from others, right? So I would just click here and bid my $2 and I would get that item exclusively to me. Another really cool Nepeto feature is the heart. If you start adding hearts to these items, it's going to put them on a list that you can then use to send to your VA, or you can send to your purchasing manager, or you can use to create a short list of items that you want to buy all in one shot. Cool, so we've looked at the retail. Now we're going to look at distributors. Again, Nepeto finds us distributors. So not only is it finding us a lead list for items, but also a lead list for distributors. So now you can see that a web restaurant store is a distributor that you can buy from. Pallet Fly is a distributor you can buy from. Top Dog is a distributor you can buy from. So a bunch of different sources that you never knew existed. It's going to give you the minimum order quantity right here, and it's going to tell you the in-stock availability of these items. And you can see that when you're buying from wholesalers and distributors, in a lot of cases the ROI will be a lot higher. Mind you, you're going to have to buy a lot more units, but nevertheless, if it makes sense, you should be buying them anyway. So that was the distributors. You can also click on wholesale. Wholesale will give you even more suppliers that maybe you didn't know about, and it's going to give you a better idea of what kind of volumes you need to purchase. In this case, the minimum order quantity is 576, quite a lot, but you can see the ROI is 61%, so it's give and take. Now, that's another cool feature about Nepeto. And of course, you can check out, Amazon offers, BSR, ROI, price, MOQ, in stock, out of stock. So you know exactly what you're buying, how much you're paying for it, and how much money you can make on Amazon. Here's another cool Nepeto feature, the out of stock feature. And this is going to tell you items that are very recently out of stock on Amazon. This can be incredibly powerful because you're going to see things that are not available on Amazon anymore, but you can find through Nepeto on other websites. And as we go through additional features in Nepeto, we can see that we can find Amazon to Amazon flips and Amazon to Walmart flips. I'll take you into this one because I think it's pretty cool. If you're just starting to sell on Walmart, there's no easier option than just to buy an item that you can find on Amazon on sale and sell on Walmart. And you can instantly calculate WFS fees by clicking on this button, and it's going to tell you if this item is profitable on Walmart, and you can see that it is. If something is selling on Amazon, it's very likely selling well on Walmart. So very cool feature. It's going to find you exact matches of items that are currently being sold on Walmart through WFS that you can buy on Amazon and just make that quick flip and make some money. So again, calculate WFS. It's going to make you $7.64. Great tool, great opportunity for you to make a ton of money. You can be the big fish in a small pond on WFS by having these kind of tools at your disposal. Now there's some other features that are going to be coming soon, like the Telegram deals, bundles, and liquidations. Of course, you have to do your due diligence, otherwise you could get suspended over having undocumented goods. Make sure that everything you're buying comes from legitimate distributors, wholesalers, or well-known retailers. Another super cool feature that most people don't know exists is the user activity. So let's pretend you have a virtual assistant in the Philippines and you want to see how much work they're putting in. You're going to be able to see if they've logged into Nepeto and how much time they've logged on the tool. really a cool feature, something really unique that I haven't seen on any other tool. Most people have to use Time Doctor in order to check on their virtual assistant's productivity. In this case, Nepeto actually does the work for you. I hope you've enjoyed Nepeto. In my opinion, one of the best tools that's come out in recent years for Amazon resellers, and it's going to be a tool that's going to help you not only find products but also new suppliers through their distribution network as well as through their retail network. As they continue to add more and more suppliers, Nepeto is only going to get better and better. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be releasing more videos on how you can use these methods as well as other innovative ways to find more and more products to resell on your Amazon business. If you want to reach out to me, find me on Instagram. The link's below. You can send me a message directly and we can meet one-on-one to discuss how we can help you start or grow your existing Amazon business to multiple six figures per month in sales very quickly. We've been doing this for a long time and know exactly how to run an Amazon store at the highest level with the best standards at the lowest cost possible while being compliant. So if you want to learn how to sell on Amazon the right way, reach out to us directly. See you on the next one.